I hate chain emails.
What do you hate?
I'm trying chain emails.
Oh, I thought you said Cheney. I'm like, what, Dick?
Chain
emails.
Chain
Okay.
emails. I'm trying to sort this out.
Who are you on a chain email with right now?
All you morons.
Me?
No, you and the other 12 morons that are part of
I don't even know what you're talking about. So how can I be the moron?
the other 12 morons that are part of the... Like, in a chain email, you stick to one subject.
Whoa, wait a second. Is this about fantasy football?
Yes.
You started this chain email.
I started it because you have to... It's a vote. All you need to do is vote for yes for Fab or no for Fab. And you guys... Then it was, and I blame you because it was a Fab discussion.
Well, now
all the way to the point where
I'm being a jerk on purpose now.
you changed the subject. You changed the subject, and you're starting. Okay, well, when's the draft going to start? And the vote's not even in yet. Like let the vote get in because now people are starting to.
Well,
talk
number
about
one,
the
you did
party.
a really bad explanation of talking about what this new system you want to implement is.
I
Because
gave a link that was a tutorial.
Nobody
People
clicks.
can click on the link.
Nobody clicks because now people think this is a new way that we're going to hold the draft party and how we're going to draft. But that's not the case at all. This is just how we have what do you call it? Free agents? No.
Yeah, it's a
the
budget.
wire.
It's a budget. Before it was first come, first serve.
But that's after we draft our teams.
Whoever has a really crappy record would have the best shot.
The problem
at
is
getting
you're
the player.
way too into being the manager of the fantasy football.
I'm not. I sent the chain email. I said, you guys want to do Fab or not? Here's a link to describe how it works. And that's it. That's all I said.
Hey, listen, that email was going around for several days before I did anything about the draft party.
I know. Like, people need to... Can you just wait until the votes come in before you hijack the thread and start talking about the party? Because now people are talking about eliminating kickers, and now everybody's putting their own agenda on it. And I'm like, I just got to get a final count for the Fab vote first, and then we can move forward with any other issues.
The chain email is the biggest ADD conversation you'll ever be a part of. It is, isn't it? I mean, seriously, like nobody really is paying attention to what the original. It's like a game of telephone. And next thing you know, we're talking about what we're doing for Christmas.
And I got to tell you, I'm like you. Whereas if I got the link, I would have been like, I'll just vote against it. I probably would vote against it.
As far as I'm concerned, by the way, and Greg hosts the party every year because he's got a really cool backyard. He's got a pool that no one ever goes in because we do it on Sunday. And by the time the draft's over, we all have to go home.
It's not against God to swim on Sundays.
Yeah, but how come we never swim on Sundays? Because everybody has to go home to their family.
Nobody wants to go swim with a bunch of dudes.
So, yes, if you have enough beer, because Greg's got it on tap, and Greg makes us food, and Greg is a gracious host. We should at least swim in his pool.
Do you remember that skit on Saturday Night Live? They open it up with Van Halen's Beautiful Girls, and it's Chris Farley and Adam Sandler, and it's Schmidt's gay.
Yeah.
That's what it would be like, a pool party with a bunch of dudes.
Well,
okay?
who cares? It doesn't matter. It's fantasy football. And after the draft is over, everybody's had enough beers. We can all just jump.
Be gay as long as football's involved.
Well, you don't have to be gay to go swimming in the pool with other men around. I mean, keep your clothes on.
You can go swimming. Everybody else
I'm pushing
will be
you
drafting.
in.
Everybody else will be
anyways,
drafting.
my point is, I've already made the date. I've decided I'm hijacking the draft party, the preparation, the planning, and it will be on Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Greg has said he's available, and I had one other confirmation, and so that's when it is. If you can be there, great. If not, sorry, you're out.
So the last email in the chain email, you know what it was about? Vinyl 4. Somebody having questions about picking the bands in the Vinyl 4. I'm like, that's not even the same thing. Just shut up until your Fab vote comes in. And once your Fab vote comes in, you can leave.
All right,
it's like a Scantron test.
How many more people need to vote in this thing?
2. We need 2 people to vote.
Can you just call them on their phone?
This is what pisses me off.
Let's call them right now.
Reno is one of the people that has not voted yet he's commenting on what other people are saying, yet he's not even voted.
All right, let's take a break. We'll check that. We got the news here, and then we're going to just call these people and see if we can get them on the phone. And we'll do the vote right now. It'll be public because it'll be on the airwaves, all right? And if we could get them
to bring you along to where we're at, the point we're at right now, we have a 6-4 vote, 1 abstaining, actually 2 abstaining.
And the guy abstaining, or not abstaining, but says he doesn't care, is going to be in here.
Yes.
So at 9 o'clock.
Maybe, if we could sway him in a direction, hopefully 4, because then that would put an end to it, because then it would be a majority rules. Then we don't have to worry about the others that are apparently not checking their emails, or check their emails and don't even bother reading them.
Now, I know you want Fab to happen, so listen. I don't even know what Fab stands for.
I actually don't want Fab to happen.
Well, then why'd you even bring it up?
I brought it up because it's probably a more fair way. But I believe I am at a competitive advantage if I play first come, first serve because...
You're a dork.
Huh?
You live it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you live it more than anybody.
Like when
you're doing 3 different podcasts during fantasy football.
When somebody's dropping a player, I'm usually right on top of it. Or
I drop a player. This the body's not even cold yet, and you've already got him on your team.
There's some people that you're monitoring some injury situations, and they can just pop up on a Wednesday because somebody needs to make some roster adjustments.
Well, quick break. We're going to call these two. All right, we're going to call two of the guys we're going to try to get a hold of on our fantasy football team. It's just one quick rule. It really doesn't even matter what it is. But Jeff started this chain email last week, and it's now been almost a full week, and we still don't have everybody answering to vote yes or no. We're at 6. Is it 6-4 or 6 against?
It's 6-4 Fab, 4 against Fab.
All right. And this is
now,
just...
Actually, we only have to call one. All we need is one more vote. If the vote is for Fab, then it's cleared, and we'll do Fab next year. If it's against Fab, then we got to call the other. Okay,
right.
That's how that works.
Who are you calling?
I'm going to call Reno.
Okay.
Because Liddell has...
Named after the greatest little city in the world? Isn't that what they're called, Reno? Isn't it the greatest little city in the world?
Yeah, but it's not his
Who would want to be named Reno?
It's not his real name.
Oh, so it's his nickname. So he chooses it over his real name.
Yes.
That's dedication.
That's kind of a cool name, actually.
Do you not know how to use the phone?
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please try it.
You got to use 805.
I did the one and everything.
Oh, okay. So we're going to get this business done right now. Perfect.
This is Reno.
Hey, this is Jeff.
Hey.
And Jeremy.
Hey.
How come you answer in the email chain about kickers in a snarky remark, but you can't even vote for Fab or no Fab?
I think that's the most important thing to do right now.
You're pissing Jeff off. And I think it's pretty funny. You don't have to cast a vote. You don't have to cast a vote
right
today.
Now, kickers are the most important thing to worry about, especially with Janikowski leaving the league. I mean, everything's in peril.
What, Janikowski's leaving? He's retired?
God, I hope so. I think he left halfway through last season, actually. When that guy just ran by him and he just was walking out the field. He's like, I got to go smoke a cigarette.
God, who am I going to pick up in the 7th round?
I think he left when he started slanging roofies.
That was a while
I don't
back.
care either way, guys. I mean, if you guys want to do the auction, go ahead.
No, we're not doing auction. Okay, no, listen.
Explain what it is.
This Fab. It's just Fab. It's free agent acquisition. That's all it is you're going to have a budget and you put bids in, and then the winning bid gets the player each week.
But once you're out of money, then you're screwed.
Fab is not auction.
Right.
We're not doing auction draft. Everybody hates auction draft.
This is
so
just
the normal draft, but then you have a set budget to land free agents.
Yes.
waiver wire stuff, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with so many players in the league, I think that's a better idea.
So you are pro Fab.
Yeah, because I mean, once you get to it's just unless the only other way would make sense is if you actually, if each person, if it's cycled through people, if 3 people picked up waivers and they fall to the end.
Yeah. Right, which is what happens. That is what happens.
Does it really happen like that? Okay.
Yeah, that's
priority.
That's how it works. Yeah,
So,
priority, and then you get your guy, and then it goes back down to the bottom, and then if you have a bid on another guy,
Okay, gotcha.
everybody else got a shot at him first.
Okay.
So if I'm number 1 on waiver wires and I get my guy, and then the next week I'm number 12, but I still want to put up that money to get the number 1 guy,
right.
I can still do that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Gotcha.
I like that. All right, so you're for it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right.
Thank you.
You were the deciding vote.
Thanks for making a snarky remark about punters.
I needed an in-person phone call regarding this.
From the commissioner.
You know what? That's what it's going to boil down to, you effers. That's what it's going to boil down to. Everybody.
I thought I was going to get kicked out of the league.
Hey, you're not. Hey, Reno. By the way, I've never asked you why your nickname is Reno, but it is the greatest little city in America.
In the world.
That's right.
In the world,
yeah.
The draft party is going to be Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Does that work for you?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine.
Okay, good. All right.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
We'll send another chain email.
Okay.
Make sure. Oh, Jeremy wanted you to bring your swimsuit too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go swimming. There's a pool and a slide.
We should draft inside the pool.
You have to make your picks from inside the pool.
Bring your noodle.
Oh God, that would be terrible. But that's not a bad idea.
I'm a 2-noodle guy. How about you, Reno?
Who came in last place?
Yeah, for sure.
Liddell has to do all his picks in the pool because he came in last.
And some arm floaties.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.